And who wants to give the recap? I say Justin.
Can we even hear him? Why do you sound so far?
Yeah, why are you so far away? Are you doing the finger in the butt thing?
No, it's Nose Ghost.
That's later.
Nose Ghost. Doesn't...
Yeah. The end of the world and the quietest of sounds. So, fine. Alex, recap.
Cocaine.
Cocaine. I don't remember.
Actually, I don't remember that much.
God damn it. Yeah, it's been like... Cool. So you guys make it in like so. I think how we described it last time is like there's this initial. You're in the storefront and then it's kind of barricaded off, and past that is kind of the war zone. So you guys kind of broke out into the barricade into a section that doesn't really have anyone particularly guarding it because of the distraction you made, and it's kind of clear for as far as you can see down the alley or the streetway. Just to make things easy, if you go north, it is war. That is where you're headed. You're trying to make it to the center of the island where the front line is. And you can do whatever you want. So what you guys want to do? Yeah, so just to make it easy, it'd be north would be towards the center of the island, south would be back towards the marketplace, then east and west is east and west. Like it's parallel.
To the battle.
Battle!
I mean...
Woo!
Do you run off by yourself?
Sure. What?
Okay. And the other two?
It's with me.
I can't hear you.
Justin, we can't hear you.
What's wrong with you?
You want to talk to us?
Let me try my headphone again.
What?
Are you underwater? Do you need an adult?
I am an adult.
No.
He said something about headphones.
I heard headphones.
No.
Still pretty shitty.
So shitty.
Whatever you're doing differently than last time, don't do it.
Yeah. There's no time for improvisation.
Justin?
Justin?
Do you live? He's dead?
Okay.
Alright, I'm following you guys.
Okay.
You're in the back. I'm assuming Justin's going. Justin, we're just making decisions for you now until you figure your shit out.
How about now?
Still the same. A little. Do you want to restart your computer real quick? Yeah. Why don't you bounce your computer, see if that fixes it?
Hey, wait a minute.
We'll give it a minute. We should probably figure out, is Tuesdays the best days for us to actually play this game?
Sounds like it.
Tuesdays? I like Sundays, personally. I think Justin has basketball?
Hello?
Hey,
There you go.
Bang, 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 bang. I don't like Thursdays because I get home late.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's a work. I mean, I can make like a 9 o'clock, but then it's just like that's right when I get home, anyways, and I have to get up. Sundays are okay. I just don't prefer it.
Really?
It's okay.
Yeah. So okay, let's restart the recap.
We
You have to redo the recap.
That's fine. We just got Justin on anyways.
Check. Okay, good. I mean,
Best
it's great
stream
that I noticed
ever.
that now and not an hour into it. So,
Okay.
actual recap. On the last episode of the Bakama Pirates, we attempted to get to the Grand Line, which we were directed to an island that is in perpetual war between pirates and marines.
There's also pilots.
We tried to sneak our way past the blockade, a marine blockade, but we were not smooth enough. Thus, we smuggled our asses onto the island, in which we went into a general market where we bought a parrot monkey and whose name was Cocaine. Then Oak Sampson came into contract with a medium, in which he had to do something. I forget what he really had to do, but thus directed us to the Tipsy Whistle, which is a bar located on the battlefront in the middle of the island. And thus we set off on an adventure.
Okay, so you've gone past. So, as we mentioned last time, you guys were in this marketplace that's kind of segregated out from the rest of the island. It's kind of the safe zone. Past that is the beginning of the battlefield, and your whole point is to get to the front line, which is in the center of the island. With the distraction you caused, you were able to get past the little initial barricade and into the behind the barricade, and now you can do whatever you want. So what do you want to do?
We're running.
Run!
We're running.
I point Touchie Filli north and set him
Okay.
free.
To battle.
To battle! Okay, so you just start running. Don't even care.
Leroy.
I don't care. And the rest of the three of you running,
I jog briskly behind.
like directly behind.
Yeah, sure.
I'm in the very back,
Okay.
as always.
Justin, where you at?
Justin.
Lost Justin.
God damn it, Justin.
Where did he go
Justin.
this time? We can't hear you if you're talking. I dragged Justin with us.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Dude, you're putting dice in your cat's head.
It's pretty good that it's staying.
Yeah.
No. Oh, you're no
Don't
fun.
move.
Like,
Don't
take
move.
that.
Go to bed.
You were worshipped in a different life. So you run
She's away
straight.
now.
You're running like full speed, Alex? Mr.
Yes.
Touchy Filli? Okay,
Yes.
cool. Okay. Can you give me that old spot? That sweet spot action?
All right, let's take a look. I forgot what it's
Plus nothing.
It's plus something. Plus 3.
Yeah. Damn.
19.
Hiya! Oh, fuck you!
Is this
Oh.
everyone?
I should get a sound effect for when someone hits a 20.
So, yeah, everyone, roll spot. You're all running, right? Well, let's see. I guess it'd be so it goes like Alex, Nathan.
My jog is their run, so.
But I mean, you're running, right? Like you're behind them. You were keeping pace.
He's keeping pace.
And I mean, like you're
As a giant.
between 30 and 40. It's not really that huge of a difference.
Is it?
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Is Justin here? Justin,
Yeah,
you're
I mean,
just-
he's rolling.
He Justin
Can't
rolls.
communicate with us.
Justin's okay. So
Maybe he's on the phone.
he's become a ghost. He took his role really.
Are
seriously.
you
He's
muted,
making
Justin?
noise, but it's just static
No.
on his part.
Oh, you're quiet again. I got 29.
Okay, what'd you get, Nathan?
19.
Let's see. So, and I'm guessing Justin's probably in the back. So, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's Alex,
Nathan,
and then Nathan.
then
right?
Justin.
Okay, Nathan, you fall into a hole.
Big hole.
It's actually like literally just one of your legs, but it had like bamboo spikes in it, so it's kind of fucked up your foot.
Ah!
You're gonna take.
Wait, how does that work? Oh, because he was the first one to fall. Oh.
Well, because you noticed it, and then like you're all running. You noticed it and move out of the way, and then he would be the next one to hit. And then if he didn't hit it, Sarah would have been able to hit it, like consequently.
Oh.
But he saved Sarah. Or Justin. Technically, Justin would have been fucked. You're going to take, 6 damage. That's actually...
My foot.
And now you have tetanus.
You get tetanus from bamboo?
Well, they defecated on the bamboo.
It's rusty bamboo.
God damn, rusty.
Yep, diphtheria.
Bamboo. With what? I taste it.
Ew.
Feces.
So as everyone's running, and you hear Nathan just go, son of a bitch, and then he's like halfway into his foot's just basically in a hole, and he comes out and he has giant spikes, like just enough blood to make sure it hurt a little bit.
I got a boo boo.
But now that you've all stopped and kind of like looked around, you realize that, hey, this is a war zone. There might be traps everywhere.
Who put this here?
Pirate in the background was like, I did.
Yeah. You fool.
Someone could really get hurt.
No, he's just
Y'all want to roll listen?
Hiya!
You hear this?
As always.
As you wasted your 20 on your fucking spot.
Hey, I would have ended up in a hole, man.
I hear nothing.
I rolled a 20.
I rolled
Not a natural.
9.
Nathan, you hear. Well, aside now that you've actually like you guys like started off on a full blown sprint, so you weren't really paying a ton of attention, hence the hole. But now that you stop, you hear a lot of different sounds of battle around you, and obviously, as you move closer to the island, closer to the center of the island, it's louder. But you also hear like movement around you, and it sounds like a lot of movement, almost like patrols or troops, large platoons moving, and you can't really tell if they're moving towards you or not, but you're kind of surrounded all around.
We got company, guys.
Take out the good old trusty sword.
I just assumed you were running with both swords out in my head. Like, just run full tilt.
Yeah, like Zorro style.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you want to do? It's like a pretty industrialized island. Like it has a lot of buildings, has a lot of cover, alleyways, streets, relatively tall buildings, that kind of shit.
I defecate in the bamboo hole.
I'm gonna need you to roll for that. I don't know what constitution.
Natural 20.
Did you really?
Show it. Show it.
Natural 20.
Yeah.
You ate the One Piece equivalent of Taco Bell before.
Glory!
Hey, I ate Taco Bell. I'm fine. And I am fine.
You did it. So what you guys doing?
Huh.
Well, I already said what I'm doing, but I watched. Yeah.
I'm gonna need you to roll to see if you have toilet paper, or you're gonna have to explain how you wipe yourself.
I literally have a giant roll of paper on my back.
I'm just saying, it's also not very soft. You're gonna have to roll for paper cuts.
Ooh, that's not good. That's a 3.
I know. Ooh, you rolled a 3 on the paper cut wipe your ass roll?
Yeah.
Man. You thought you had tetanus before.
I feel like I should.
I got open wounds, buddy.
Like,
what's the bleeding? what's the?
Oh god!
Wasn't there another time where Nathan's character was bleeding out of his anus?
No, that was just at the doctor.
Yeah, that just sounds like real life. Just,
We can't hear you.
Yeah, we can't hear you, Justin.
Bleeding. A character who's bleeding takes 1d4 damage per turn. At the start of the turn, the character may take attempt to stop the bleeding by applying pressure. This is. Ugh, that is not a good sentence. This takes a standard action and requires a fortitude roll versus a DC of 20 to form a clot.
Jesus.
What? Hard.
I'm not gonna do that. That's way too complicated.
A failed roll means you continue to bleed. Any additional blow to the bleeding area may cause a hemorrhage.
Might get a hemorrhage. Look at that. Might
God,
a storyline.
that's amazing.
This plot line may or may not lead to a hemorrhoid.
Okay. I just wanted to read it.
That could be a permanent disadvantage, is I have hemorrhoids.
That's just your disadvantage.
A side quest is to find like some hemorrhoid cream.
Yes.
A nice
It's in Eddie's
bath.
lobby. Yeah, the only preparation H is in Eddie's lobby.
We have to go. Man.
Let's go. Touchy Filli. I'm going to need the circular donut to sit on. All right, what are you guys doing?
Susan, they're not necessarily surrounding us in particular, but we're surrounded
Like,
by a bunch of.
just think of it this way: you did just totally run past a military blockade.
Mm-hmm.
This is a war zone. They may or may not be looking for you. They could be. You did just run a blockade, but war zone.
Dom, can I roll intelligence to see what kind of if I can roll for a good plan or not a good plan?
We all know how that's gonna end.
I don't know how that even. Dude, just role play your fucking character. Like,
What?
If,
Well,
if
like,
you don't
what-
think the character would come up with a plan like this clever, if you're thinking of a clever plan,
That's
your
not
your
you.
character's not clever. Like,
What
let's
if
be
I roll
honest.
roll intelligence have a good roll in
That's
intelligence?
super not how this works, though.
What?
It's called role playing.
Oh,
That's
Spit
so
ideas
sad.
out.
It's like you would have to do something where it would apply the intelligence, right?
Like, or you would have to justify why. Like, because your character's just not a clever character, you know?
Yeah,
Okay.
you should have a trait called bad writing, where every once in a while you just come up with a good plan without any reason.
Can I shoot my? I'll shoot my hand cannon in the air in a random direction to see what happens.
Now that's role play.
I'm
When
gonna
you say
go-
random, what do you mean by random? Like,
Like in an I hear like
Not in
I
the
would,
direction of one of your friends.
We can hear him.
Yay!
it
Yeah.
sounds like he's on a
Kinda.
1950s microphone. Old timey microphone.
I listen to the distance to see if I hear something, and the first direction I hear, I shoot at it.
Sure.
You're in the battlefield.
Does anyone want to stop this man?
Nah.
I wipe.
What? Okay. I mean, roll for.
Listen.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh no.
Oh man, that's a pretty bad roll.
So you shoot in any direction, I'm
It's
guessing.
so like your literal plan is to like you close your eyes.
Not close my eyes.
No, you closed your like. I'm imagining you trying to like channel your inner fucking kung fu master. You close your eyes and then like the first thing you listen to, you quick draw and shoot at.
He's gonna
Look like-
daredevil it.
Like
Yeah.
shoot in the air into the distance. See what happens.
No, we get what you're doing.
I kind of
Yes.
thought your hand cannon was a laser beam. Was it not?
No, it's a hand cannon.
Okay.
That has
He up-
two. Wait. But that has two different meanings. Like a
Yeah.
hand cannon could be a gun, or in this world, it's your hand turns into a cannon. Which
My
one is
hand
it?
turns into the cannon because I'm a cyborg.
Okay. Well, does it say you need any ammo, or is it just
No.
like
You just
You
have a
shoot-
hand cannon?
I just have a hand cannon.
what type of projectile do you shoot?
Think a cannonball? It's like think Frankie.
Does Frankie shoot a cannonball?
No idea. I thought I shot lasers.
Oh, he upgrades the lasers.
So
Okay.
that just comes with your character? Or are you supposed to like...
No,
But that's one of the next like where I get
Do you need to buy cannonballs then?
no
Do you carry cannonballs with you?
no it says hand cannon. Let's see. Let me read hand cannon.
I mean, to be fair, if you're
To
like
be
the guy who
fair.
shoots, do you have to carry bullets? I don't think they.
yeah.
Yeah.
You install a small cannon onto your hand, allowing you to just do a single range shot up to 100 feet away. This attack is a full round action, deals 1d6 plus 1d6 per 5 character levels.
Okay.
If you not shot this thing more often.
Shot like
He
He doesn't
once.
have range.
I don't have range as a favored.
He's not good at it. Like,
I feel like you would just shoot it just for funsies.
Justin.
okay.
He has a lot of things he doesn't use.
That's also
I don't
super
know
true.
why
Fair
you're
point, fair point.
complaining about
Yeah.
this.
First time he used this ability was to attach his hand, and then he forgot about it
Yeah, true.
because he has amnesia.
That's true.
No, it literally
Maybe
has
that's-
nothing
Maybe
to
that's
do.
canon. Is he forgets that he has all these abilities. Many
Okay.
Ooh, a hand cannon. I didn't do that.
What is this, guys?
That would explain why he's randomly shooting it.
I don't even know what button cannonballs.
Okay.
I do have the Horn of Leroy, and I'm not afraid to use it.
Oh shit.
You can do whatever you want. I mean, you're gonna fire a cannon in a random direction
Yes.
Are we by the
in
gate?
the middle of a war zone.
That
Are we
is
by
the
the
gambit.
Are we by the gate? To
What
get
gate?
Okay, we're in the middle of the battlefield.
in? Oh.
You're in the middle of
How are
war.
we not seeing people around us? Is it misty?
No, it's like
Battle
I mean,
zone.
it's like a town, so there's like streets and stuff.
I see. Okay.
Streets, alleyways. I imagine you guys were running down an alleyway.
Urban
Um,
warfare.
Urban warfare.
Like
And
a heavily bombed Europe or something.
Yeah, like
yeah,
Stalingrad.
Stalingrad, Berlin.
Decaying
Battlefield.
buildings.
Is it European
Like that?
architecture? Is it Asian architecture?
Well, it's a mix of European and Asian. It's very, very Vietnamese.
Mm.
Vietnamese.
Smells
Yeah,
like diesel.
Well,
Why?
yeah, French, because French occupied Vietnam.
I was just
I
like,
know I get that, but
Yeah, there's not really a place where both of those architectures. It's like bombed out San Francisco.
I mean, like,
don't know.
that's the only place I could think of with like a mix of European and I guess like
Asian?
parts of Japan, but
Oh,
Yeah, parts of
Hong
Japan.
Kong.
oh, Hong Kong did. Yeah, Port
Yeah.
City. That's fair. Anyways, yeah, you randomly fire a cannon.
yeah.
no.
You just fire it off in the distance. You're like over a building. Is that what we're doing?
Like up and over.
I'm gonna go hide in one of these bombed out buildings.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. That's a solid plan. Yeah.
I'm gonna sneak.
You're gonna want to roll for that real quick.
I'm just gonna run. Swordsman.
So
I don't think I'm gonna sneak.
So let's paint this picture. So everyone's kind of
Alex.
sneaking. Alex stops and fires a cannon, and then I imagine Alex stands there, and the three of you run off and
Yeah,
hide.
we'll die.
I'm gonna stick with him here. Just
Okay.
stand by him.
All right.
He's gotten us this far.
Let's go with the
Okay.
gambit. I rolled the 32 on hide.
Yeah, you're fine. So what happens is you fire the cannon, and like all the sounds of warfare and battle and like moving around you stop for a split second, and then you can hear them all converging on you.
We did it, boys.
Are you just standing there, Alex?
I don't see why not.
Okay, very good. Not how I thought this was gonna go, but sure.
I slapped him on the back.
Yes, well,
Good job.
Sarah, you're gonna want to roll for sneak there if you're trying to hide.
Mm.
Unless you're out there too. I mean, you can do whatever you want.
Oh no! I said I wanted to hide. Where am I here? All right, that is a 24.
I'm gonna roll against it. Let's see what happens. We'll wait for a second. So, like in the span of 10 seconds, you're literally surrounded by hundreds of Marines because this is a war zone.
I come in peace.
I
I'm
don't
with
even know
him.
if that's what his player would say, but whatever.
They're just gonna arrest you. Because you're obviously not a Marine. Like, unless you want to try to bluff out of this, I will let you. You can do whatever you want, but they're going to arrest you if you don't do anything.
Intimidate.
Use the thing.
Use what thing?
The horn. The horn.
Horn.
Wait, but then that's only. Oh, it's everyone around me.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they have to be your allies. Isn't that what it says?
Wait. Oh, give me the badge.
Wait, they have to be your allies?
I don't remember exactly what it says,
Sure.
but I'm sure.
I give him the badge.
Let's see. I can check. Okay, you have the badge.
I use intimidate.
Paint me a word picture, buddy.
I yell at them like, how dare you guys surround an admiral? I am here to inspect the front lines. How dare you disrespect me and try to arrest me? Intimidate. Roll.
For that, yeah.
Hiya.
It's not great, buddy. Yeah, it's not.
While he's
That's
doing
spectacular.
this, I'm sneaking around all of these Marines.
And you know the badge is a +3, right?
Oh, it's a +3?
Yeah.
That's not
Plastic
bad,
armor
18.
badge.
Yeah.
It's a +3 when impersonating a Marine.
Yeah? Yeah?
Eh?
Yeah, so they have to be your allies because the fighters have to either feel positive or neutral towards you for the Horn of Leroy.
It
But-
says
Okay, so it doesn't have to
okay.
be-
Yeah,
the
but
horn,
like
but-
the next line literally says they have to either feel positive
Yeah,
to
okay.
you. I was like, I'm pretty sure they have to be on your team.
Oh, damn.
Okay.
But if he convinces him that he's an admiral,
Yeah, you can. I'm gonna roll
they would
against
be
it.
on your team.
That's true. Unfortunately, they aren't.
I mean, you rolled an 18.
Yeah, I mean,
Can you,
true. They're skeptical. They're skeptical. They're like not intimidated.
can someone else support him? How does that work?
Hey, it's called role playing.
Well, we're
No.
not there.
Oh.
Justin can
Yeah.
support him.
Let me know. Sarah got 25, right? Okay.
I got 20. I don't know
25 what?
Sneak.
Oh.
that. Sneak, yeah, hide.
Yeah, I'm sneaking around at this point. Great distraction, guys.
Are you dip setting? You out?
Yeah. Like, this is a perfect thing. I, like, whisper on the Den Mushi. Hey, guys. This is good work. I'm gonna sneak around. Wake up.
I can't
I
hear
didn't
it.
even hear what you said.
Okay. There you go. Roll. So you're like moving through the building. What are you doing, Nathan?
Yeah, I'm slinking and dunking. I've now shrunk down to normal human size, and I'm trying to, circumvent this mass of Marines.
How
Roll
close
another
are they to us right now?
How close? You're surrounded, like literal, actual surround, like not like,
Like
in
if they
person space.
sword out, we'd be surrounded by swords.
Yeah, yeah, like surrounded.
Well, you had to, like, walk through the 100 Marines to give him the badge, so...
No, he
No,
said he stuck
stayed
around.
with them.
He said he stuck around with him.
I didn't run.
Oh, okay, you were just next to
Yeah,
him?
so he was there.
Well, I imagine he was still, like, 30 feet back when this happened, because we were running after him. Yeah,
Okay,
never mind, whatever.
I don't-
So
Oh
what do you
wait,
guys-
I forgot. I have another plus. Don't worry, I already got that in there.
I mean, you have plus 10 on it. I mean, that's pretty high.
Mm-hmm.
10 is plus 13.
Yeah.
Okay.
I say you gotta deliver another line. You haven't convinced them yet.
Well, that's canon. That is. They go. Yeah, they go.
Hey, buzzing on the Den Mush. You're doing great, hun. Like,
They look skeptical and they're like, "Can we see that badge?" And then you go,
No, I did not spend 10 years out in the middle of East Blue by myself to earn to give you this badge that I earned. I've seen some shit, son.
I buzz in on the Dendamushi and I scream, Admiral! Admiral on the left flank! We're under attack! We need reinforcements!
I'll be there in a second. I have 100 soldiers here that can help me. Right, boys?
Okay, well now you have to roll bluff.
Oh.
But it's going to be a hard roll because they're super skeptical now.
I don't even have bluff, so it's charisma?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, that's -2.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
Wait, I have the gambler's coin.
Oy!
Okay.
No, you didn't like it. No, you don't get to use that. You were complaining about its name. Like,
It's the name. Wait,
Well,
let
this
me.
is exactly what it's made for.
Yeah.
What's it do?
It changes crit fail to. If I flip a coin and call it right, it changes a crit fail to a crit.
Oh!
Oh.
What? This is incredible.
oh,
Fail.
But
Double.
it's like double or nothing. So
Double.
something doubly bad could happen right now.
see what happens.
What's my- Oh, boy.
I'm going to flip the coin for you, actually, because
Okay.
I don't trust. I have to find my coin go.
All right, call heads or tails.
I'm calling heads.
Let's get a coin.
Wait, show us what. Wait, you don't.
I
Even,
have a fucking thing.
all right, what is heads? What is heads?
Heads is going to be heads. It's a Sacagawea coin.
Oh, okay, never mind. I think we're using the One Piece coin.
Okay.
I don't know what I did with it.
Yeah.
Fucking
Oh yeah, he's supposed to use his One Piece coin for this.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's
canon.
true.
Yeah.
That is canon. I'll let it slide this one time.
Alright. Can
Okay.
you angle it down so I can see?
I don't-
Yeah, so you can't cheat.
Are you?
Well, yeah, you can flip it. Go for it.
Or
Do you have
like-
the,
or like-
Catch it on camera.
do you have the
Huh?
One Piece coin?
Yeah, I do. It's right here.
Okay, do it. Yeah, flip it. Screw it.
All right, which
Okay.
one's heads? Which one's tails?
Law is heads,
Okay.
and then this is tails.
Sure.
Okay.
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 Heads. Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
You're supposed to catch it
I
and
think
show
it's
us.
head. I think it's law. Yeah.
think-
okay.
okay.
Yeah, we
Okay.
try to catch it, but I doubt.
Okay.
Oh, cute sweater.
Thank you.
That's a cute swear. So because you kind of fucked up the first roll, like they don't want to do anything because they're like skeptical both ways. Like if you are an admiral, they don't want to fucking like you're kind of reading. They don't want to take the risk in case you actually are an admiral, but at the same time, they don't want to, like they don't want to go too far on either side because it probably won't end well either way.
So what you're saying is they're neutral to me.
Yeah, I mean, I would
Blow
say.
the horn! Blow the horn!
You want to blow the horn?
I will blow the horn.
They're not friendly to you. They have to be friendly to you.
They
No,
are now.
you
No,
have to be,
neutral.
you have to be positive or neutral to me.
Oh, okay.
All right. I mean, if you want, it's a one-time item.
Oh, we did not know that.
It
Yeah.
definitely says it on the
Okay,
thing.
never mind.
Like it definitely super says it on the thing.
So like, all right, boys, let's head to the front lines. I will lead the way.
Why did you say that? That was the...
Okay, that's what you said.
No,
Okay.
lead the way.
I put on
Yeah.
I put on the boots. I grab Justin, and I fly away.
What?
Yeah, the boots of Icarus. That's what you're
Yes.
using.
Yeah.
Okay.
I grabbed Justin, I fly. I was like, "Follow me, boys!" And then try to fly.
As you take off, you feel an arm grab your leg and pull you back to Earth.
Hey, how's that possible?
Because this is anime. So you're about to take off. So you try to fly, right?
Yeah.
Okay, as you're starting to take off, like you're like 5 feet off the ground. The guy like pulls you down from your foot. Like he like pulls onto your leg and pulls you down.
And then what is it?
And then you turn around, and you look at him, and he says, "Well, Admiral, I think I have a couple people who'd like to discuss a couple things with you. I mean, this is a war zone, and we can use someone with your expertise.
Sure thing, kid.
Do you want to roll spot?
Sure, we'll spot.
Okay. Or I guess maybe this would be. Is there like a knowledge history roll, something like that?
Let's
Like,
gather information.
Gather information. It'd be gather. Well, it'd be like
Sense motive research.
it'd be like like you would know this from experience.
Oh, that's not.
That's wisdom.
Yeah, or
That's wisdom. Right?
Yeah.
It'd be wisdom. Yeah, so wisdom roll. Justin, you can also make a wisdom roll. You're
That
also
would
there.
be research then, probably.
I have wisdom.
I don't think it'd be research. I think it would just be wisdom. Like, because research is like you're looking.
But,
So
like,
I rolled a 2, and then my wisdom is a -1. So
Very good, Justin.
Not great. Nice.
Yeah, you both can't. Okay, you guys really don't both discern anything, but you notice that this guy seems to be somewhat in charge.
okay. Oh wait, I messed up.
You seem like a smart young feller.
Okay.
I give the thumbs up to the Admiral.
What was that?
I said I give the thumbs up to the Admiral.
Okay.
Give a thumbs up right back.
He
Yeah.
starts leading you guys towards the front line. Do you follow? Are you trying to break away? What are you trying to do?
Sure. Wait, I gotta play this. We gotta play. We got. Huh?
And I follow the Admiral because he's the Admiral.
Okay.
You follow the admiral because he's the admiral. Sure.
I follow him too.
He starts. So
Talking
you
about
guys.
you.
Oh, I follow. Oh, I follow the guy to the front line then.
He like drops his cover. Like,
Oh my god. Yeah. So literally, this whole thing is going to be a stick gag. Like you're walking. I'm going to make you roll for this because you're walking, and he goes, "So, Admiral, can you tell me about your time in the East Blue?" And then roll to see if you respond to Admiral.
Wait, what would that be?
I don't know, but figure it out. Performance. It's gonna be performance.
Or is it listen?
It'd be performance.
Probably listen or perform.
I think it's perform because you're trying to like.
Continuing your act.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's
It's
perform.
a continued bluff.
Just bluff, I guess.
Yeah.
No, I think it's perform. I think you're actually like acting this out.
Is it concentration?
Is
It's concentration.
No.
Huh?
It's perform. It's perform.
Which one's perform then?
I don't know. I don't have a sheet.
I don't think any of us have a favorite.
I think it might be
Or-
charisma.
I'm pretty sure it's charisma.
It's gotta
I'm
be
barely
charisma.
certain.
I
It's
hope
charisma.
it's not charisma, but let me look at this right now.
Pretty
Just-
sure it's
It's
charisma.
definitely charisma.
I don't know why you guys doubled down on Alex to be the charisma character for this campaign.
He just
He just rushes into things.
because none of us have charisma. We're all really big assholes, and we're terrible to be around.
Wait, I'm looking.
Who is
No.
the high? I think Justin has the high.
Justin has the highest charisma.
It's charisma / dexterity.
Yeah, go for it.
So I use dexterity?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
No, I think I choose because it's whatever's more applicable.
Can it be just both
I thought
of
it
them
was whatever
together?
was
Because-
higher.
Can
Is
it
it?
be-
I think it makes more sense because why would dexterity have anything to do with this?
Yeah, with you.
Well,
flying.
I guess it's whatever. Yeah.
It's whatever would be more applicable. Like
yeah, because
because
in
if you're
a perf-
performing like a skill, it would be
Mhm.
dexterity, but you're acting.
yeah, exactly. It's like the difference between like, if you're using a musical instrument, you could argue
You
dexterity.
could argue dexterity, or if you're doing magic, it'd be perform, but it would be still dexterity.
Not if you're improving.
This is improving. Like,
Improv dex.
you have made
dexterously.
your choice to improv. That
Maybe
is
you're
what
mentally
chose.
dexterous.
He is not mentally dexterous.
No, definitely is not.
I am just dexterous. All right, I'm rolling.
Charisma perform.
Hiya! Oh,
Wait, I got
no.
it. Alex, this is what you do, right?
Yeah.
Is instead of answering the question, you just do backflips.
Hey, look at this! Look at this stuff.
Yeah, like really cool backflips.
Yeah, just pull out a skateboard and start doing kickflips.
Yeah, I mean, he's got Icarus boots. Just fuck with that.
Yeah. You're just doing like really flexible stretches.
What's
Well,
the
Like,
reaction?
you bend your finger all the way back.
What's the skill that's like reaction or whatever?
A reflex.
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 save.
Just to make a reflex save for me.
Yeah, hold on.
Thank God. Oh, thank God, Justin.
Yeah.
Rolling high.
So the-
right.
The guy goes, "So, Admiral, what were you doing in the East Blue? Who have you command?" Yeah, and you're just doing that, and Justin's kind of just staring at you. And he kind of stops walking, and you keep walking. And he goes, "Admiral," and you're still picking your nose. Just oh.
I was just
Finally,
thinking about
like-
battle plans. I was thinking about battle plans.
And now he's super skeptical of you, and he goes, "Okay, yeah, just follow me this way, just over this way." And so like he kind of diverts. So you get closer, you actually can see the front lines of where the battles are, and he kind of makes a hard right, and he takes you towards this really well fortified building.
Hit him with
Cool.
backflips.
Is this HQ?
I
asked.
mean, probably. Yeah, he says, "Yeah, this is the front lines. This is the forward operating base for the war effort."
Who's commanding officer right now?
Oh, I mean, I think that would be you, Admiral, wouldn't it?
Oh, sweet. I thought that.
Yeah, if you could just come in there.
Sure.
We just
Well, I would like to send my assistant first, so then he likes to prepare my seats and stuff for me.
you're just gonna send Justin and you.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Huh? What did Justin say?
I think he called you a piece of shit.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Right away, sir. I think.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, that's probably another bluff, right? Anyone?
Nah. Let's just see what happens.
I don't know how else to interpret that as besides bluff.
Call the other guys and tell them to blow up something.
Hey, bitter in. Wait, what was that? Admiral?
Am I rolling?
Admiral, did you say something?
Never mind.
All right, Roger, out. Oh yeah, I'm not dead anymore.
Oh yeah, you're in the middle of a battle.
I remember my continuity.
He looks at you expectantly, like he kind of gestures for you to enter the building.
All right, I will enter. All right, fine. For times of war, I will do this once and walk into the building.
And Justin, you follow?
Yes.
Justin, type 1 in the
Follow.
chat for yes.
He follows.
He follows, okay. Yeah, there you go, type 1. Very good. So you go in, and I mean, this building's heavily fortified and very, very well guarded. You can kind of tell that these are more of the elite soldiers, that the deeper you go inside the building. You go down, so it's kind of like a 3-story building, but you actually go down into the basement. And
Can I walk around shaking the hands of all the elite soldiers?
Yeah, go for it.
Like, hi, Admiral Toboggan. Admiral Toboggan. Admiral Toboggan. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, Admiral Toboggan. Oh, nice power you got there. Admiral Toboggan.
Okay.
Oh, what a handshake.
So strong. They lead you down into this basement, and there's like this. The building's only 3 stories tall, is above the ground, but you can tell it actually goes pretty deep into the earth. And you're like 4 or 5 stories deep into the ground, and they lead you into this room, and he gestures for you to enter.
What room is this?
He says, "Well, this is the operator. This is the command room."
Command center?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. All right. I walk in. Sorry. It's like, my assistant has to stay out. My assistant has to stay out the room since it's going to be all top secret-y stuff.
He says, "Sure." And then he points Justin to a door on the other side of the hall, like across the hall from it, and he says, "Oh, he can wait in that room."
Call for help. Call.
I head to that room.
So yeah, okay. So you head into the room, like The guy who was leading this whole time goes with Alex, and a couple other soldiers lead you into the other room. Justin, it's just like it's kind of like a little workplace kitchenette area. You can get yourself some tea, maybe a little cola. Nothing too fancy. They do have Funyuns.
Oh.
I know.
What is?
Legit.
And Alex, you enter into this room, and it's completely black. And then the door closes behind you, and a spotlight comes on. And the guy says, "So you're an admiral, you say?" And there's a man sitting in the chair in the middle of the room.
Why, yes.
It's gonna cut over to Nathan and Sarah. What are you guys doing?
We're playing spades.
Who's winning?
She is.
Ah, damn.
Obviously.
So what are you guys doing in this time? Are you following them?
Yeah, I imagine we were kind of slinking behind, cutting in.
Can I get both a sneak roll from both, Jess?
Ooh, I think I'm okay. I am a 26.
Yeah, it's fine.
What's the attribute for sneak?
Dexterity.
Dex.
usually?
Okay. Cool. 20. Not natural.
Hmm.
Not bad.
It's not great. I mean,
don't have
there's a lot of shit going on, so they probably don't notice you. Yeah, that seems fine. I mean, I guess it is a war zone, so like they have the other problems to deal with. So you see, you follow behind Alex and Justin, and you see them get led into what is obviously the headquarters of the Marines.
This is going exactly according to plan.
What do you guys want to do?
I mean, did the whole horde follow, or is it just like...
No, I mean, like they kind of followed up into to the front lines, and then
And
they
they
kind of
kinda went
scattered
back
off.
to-
But I mean, it is their HQ. There's like platoons stationed out front. There's obviously guarded and fortified and all that good jazz.
All right, Sarumon. They're pretty much fucked, right?
Yeah.
So
Pretty
we
much.
got two choices. We could either go in, try to rescue them, or kind of wait to be their backup, because this is high hell. Or option 2, the one that I'm kind of favoring, is we're on the front line. We just gotta make it across to the other side of the line, and then
True.
we're with the comrades.
It's true.
So what are you leaning?
I mean, he walked straight in.
Yeah.
So
we
fuck it.
both saw it.
Yeah.
So he's fine.
So he's fine.
I like
They
it's
believed him. He looks like he got it under control.
He looked really confident walking.
Yeah,
around.
he really did.
he was
Yeah.
shaking everyone's hands.
Yeah, I think I heard him assume a fake alias. Like I think he's got it completely under control.
Pretty
He's-
believable.
He's a complete imbecile, but I think he's got this. So I think it's only smart, divide and conquer. We go the other way, save some time.
Yeah, totally.
'Cause we don't know where we're really going. We should just be scouting.
They bobbed. We got to weave.
Different strokes for different folks.
All right, let's do it.
All right, let's make some moves.
All right.
All right,
We keep going in the front line.
I'm gonna try to sneak. How's your sneak game? I've never really seen your sneak game.
I don't really have it. I
Oh.
have like +4 in Dex, but I don't have the skill.
Can I hold her hand and assist her in sneaking?
That's not how it works.
I don't think that would actually benefit
Can
either.
she can she ride on my back as I sneak?
Like Totoro style?
Yes. Or Snorlax style.
Or she's like hanging on the front of your,
Yeah.
front of your boat.
I
Or I
think
could-
if she
Can
did,
I pretend to be like a corpse? Or just
I
like
think
injured?
you would suffer some sort of disadvantage from that.
Hmm.
Mm.
All right. You could have probably just run ahead. I'm gonna trust.
So you got this.
Sacrificial. That's your sacrificial. Like, go my lamb.
I mean, we could try to sneak as far as possible, and then you gotta.
Sorry.
How far is the front line? Did you get
Several hundred. I mean, like,
Alexa.
that's a pretty far.
it's pretty far?
Yeah, like the whole
on Amazon Music.
the whole island's probably like 2-3 miles long. Middle of the island, probably like a mile.
Okay.
All right, so I'm sneaking.
Got it. So okay, but actually, you guys probably aren't that far. I'm sorry. You followed them to where the HQ was, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. Actually, not that far. I'd say a few hundred yards.
Oh, that's nothing.
Yeah, it's not that far. Because I mean, like, you would want your headquarters kind of by the front lines somewhat.
Yeah. Well, I'm still.
Or I guess technically it'd be a forward operating base. They also had a headquarters back over by the port.
Hey, so that guy lied to me.
You are 5 floors underground.
You're so boned.
Buddy.
You're so screwed.
We're
Yeah.
like probably in a room with like an admiral caliber like villain.
Spoiler alert.
They get
Yeah.
interrogated at the head of interrogation.
You. Funny fact: you're in a room with a vice admiral.
Oh. Famous One Piece vice admirals include Tashigi.
Smoker,
Oh yeah.
Smoker becomes a vice admiral. Yeah.
Garp.
Oh yeah. Garp.
Yeah.
Who else is vice admiral?
There's a couple of retired ones you meet.
And then a lot of all the famous ones were vice admirals at one point in the show.
Yeah, all the admirals were vice admirals at one point.
Yeah.
Alexa off.
So.
So
Great
I'll
for Alex.
yeah. No, we'll keep moving towards the front line.
Yeah, we're just sneaking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Until we can.
We roll for the sneaks.
I rolled mine already, and that is a 25.
That's fine.
18.
Ooh, that's probably not going to do it because I mean, this is going to be where everyone is. This is like where everyone's congregated. It's the front line.
But aren't we just trying to look like
You
on
are
the other side?
Yeah, but you were. I mean,
We're like
you were
ducking,
obviously
we're
not
kind of like ducking and
Marines.
diving in between like broken.
We're just
rubble.
trying to like be next to the pirates fighting.
Yeah, but you're on the Marine side.
There's like
Mm.
no. I imagine it's like no man's land, and you have to like kind of.
You
Sneak
know, but
and
you got to
rubble.
get to no man's land. You're not actually in no man's land. Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm still sneaking.
Yeah, you probably make it fine. 25 is respectable. You make it to where like, so like think of like large barricades and like fortifications and stuff, and then there is this no man's land of several blocks, probably like 100 yards actually between the two, and then there's another set of barricades that kind of bisect this island. And you can see just cannon fire, and like they kind of just shoot back and forth. They seem to be at a little bit of a stalemate, or like at a down period in between the battles. And you can kind of see the Marines are setting up for another assault. So they're like feeding their troops, getting ready, doing that type of stuff.
Are there no corpses around us? It's like, or anything?
Roll spot.
Mm-hmm. 29.
Yeah, you actually, I mean, there's like some medical tents and stuff.
Okay.
You don't really see corpses.
Is there any
Ow.
medical uniforms?
You can sneak into, you can try breaking into one of the tents.
Yeah.
I also go toward the tents.
Okay. I'll use your sneak roll. I think an 18 is good enough to get you to the tent. So you get into the tent. You don't get into the tent. You kind of like lay up against it. You listen. You can hear people inside. From what you roll, listen.
Okay. 24.
From what you can hear, it sounds like medical personnel because they're talking about like, oh, we need more of this or that, and make sure that the soldiers are blah or this and that medical terms.
Like how many voices?
So it sounds like at least 2 to 3 from what you can hear, but it's one person talking in particular, and then you can kind of hear just general agreement. So at least 2 people, maybe more.
Okay. It's like a medical tent, right?
Yeah, it's like
Something?
medical tent.
The standard. Okay.
I draw a doctor's coat and stethoscope for myself.
Dr. Mentis Toboggan.
Sure.
That is a natural 19, so I think I'm good.
Sure, you make yourself a doctor's coat and a stethoscope.
I pull out one of my. Is there anything that I'm hearing them like? If I listen, am I hearing anything like that I could possibly use?
Roll listen.
18 naturally, which is a 22.
So, like, what are you hoping to hear? Like, what are you
Like
trying to listen
something-
for?
If they need
That's-
certain medical like supplies and that kind of stuff that I might be privy to, or
You hear it, and like, so you guys are in between these 2 medical tents, kind of just listening. So Sarah, the first tent, one of the when you listened, I was describing one tent. The other tent was kind of like you could hear people, but you couldn't really tell what they were doing. And then you hear, "God damn it, we need a surgeon."
I'm not like. I look at Sarumon and it's like I'm not licensed.
Do it. Do it.
All right.
And can you make me an outfit?
Well,
I can be like his. I can be his
Well,
assistant.
all right, here's the plan. I could draw you an outfit, or I could stab you, and we could act like you're hurt.
I like this plan.
I like this plan.
That's fine.
I stab her,
Where do you stab her? Like
in the arm. You might need a run.
Stab her badly, or
I stab her in the shoulder.
Damn it! Why the shoulder? The arm's better.
More believable.
What's your
It's
damage?
too-
What's
too
your
late.
weapon damage?
It's like D8.
Don't you have a club? How'd you even stab her? Like,
Well, I was assuming. Wait, do you have a knife?
she doesn't have a knife.
I have a.
She's
well,
a flamethrower.
I have a flamethrower and I have the hammer of lost time.
I don't.
one of my things, my offhand's a halberd, apparently. So I stab her with that.
Jesus.
Dude, you stab her with a halberd?
I mean, not that hard. Obviously, I'm not trying to lop off her arm. I just like I'm a surgeon. I nick her on the shoulder.
You're not licensed.
They don't know that. Yeah. So my scalpel is my halberd. So I just I nick her on the.
I guess I want like a precision roll for how badly you stab her. Like I don't.
Okay. Is that sleight of hand then?
I don't know. Like I didn't.
Okay.
Of all the
that
ways-
is-
Can you just do a dexterity roll then?
Well,
I
that's
mean,
my.
I think he just rolls weapon damage against you. I think it's just a clean hit.
We can. I mean, he's not just coming at me with the sword. You can.
Yeah,
hold
but
your
if
weapon and poke him.
There,
yeah,
I
but
do
is he
4
trying to
damage.
actually make it look like you were stabbed, or is he not trying to make it look? There's kind of no in between.
There, I rolled it. It's, I do 4 damage.
Okay.
to her.
Okay,
Four down.
that's fine.
Okay.
And it's against my No, it's not. I'm not defending against it, right?
You're not. You're super not defending against. You literally just said stab me.
Yeah.
Get this woman a suture. I'm a surgeon. I'm a surgeon. Cause look at this coat.
So you burst into the tent with that?
Yes.
Wow.
So you didn't stab her that badly, right?
Get this woman a suture.
Wait, no, you didn't stab her that badly, right?
Enough to make me bleed.
Four damage, yeah. 4 damage worth.
I mean, what's your max life?
42.
Yeah, okay. She got a fucking paper cut. Is with the equivalent.
Yeah,
of what we
I
got
shove
here.
her. I shove her after I say this onto like one of the tables.
So you burst in. So okay, let me just get this straight. You hear we need a surgeon, and you burst in saying you're a surgeon, right?
Yes.
Okay.
'Cause
They look
coat.
at Sarumon and they say, "Okay, she's gonna be fine. Let's take care of this patient first." And they grab you over, and this guy's chest is like literally wide open.
Scalpel.
They hand you a scalpel.
I take out my paintbrush and I clamp him close. Clamps.
No, you have to remove bullets and stuff. The reason his whole chest cavity's open.
Nope. Clamps.
Jesus Christ. Can I at least get a medical roll or something, buddy? Like,
Can you just use like a med kit or something?
You gotta bluff this.
Is it
Can you just
bluff
use a
or
med
is it
kit?
heal?
Are you just bluffing? Or are you just like what are you
Well,
trying
no,
to do here?
I
I
can
guess.
heal. I don't know. I'm not a surgeon, but I can heal.
I mean, you can. That is
Yeah.
true. You are technically the doctor.
Yeah.
So-
Just get a
doctor.
med kit out and heal him. Just use it.
Yeah,
It's worth it.
I get a med kit out and I use it.
Oh.
Okay. It's like that scene in Harold and Kumar where he just like pulls out the bullets really quick and saves the guy's life.
Pretty much. All right.
Yeah.
hold on, come here.
I hope someone homoerotically wipes sweat off his forehead then.
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds is there, and he is very definitely homoerotically wiping sweat off your brow.
I
Oh,
am
that's
sexually confused but awoken. I roll a 27 on heal.
Yeah, he's fine. You saved his life. You did it. This guy is forever indebted to you. His name's Tim.
Tim, I'm a doctor.
He looks up, he grabs your shirt, he says, "And you're a damn good doctor," and then he kisses the lip. And then passes out. You saved this man's life. I'm not quite sure where you're going with this. Like I don't know what else you're.
Thank you. Excellent work. Excellent work, everyone. Where I need to replenish my medical supplies, please point me to where you keep the med kits.
They say all the medical supplies are kept in the HQ. Just because. But they give you 2 med kits. Like there's 2 med kits here. They go, "Oh, okay, doc, here you go. But there's a lot more wounded. We're gonna need you to stick around."
All right, I'm gonna be right
So they-
here.
so they
Grab,
give you two-
both, everyone, go ahead. Grab as many as you can. Just bring them here as quickly as possible. But I need everyone in here to be grabbing someone right now.
Bluff.
Oh shit!
I wasn't expecting
yeah,
this.
That's pretty good roll. That's
I'll give you advantage because you actually did heal this guy, so you're kind of coming from a point of authority.
Okay. Well, that's a 22. I rolled a nat 18. I don't think it's gonna get much better than that.
You can try. I mean, maybe you get that nat 20.
Nat 17. So
Okay.
21.
So yeah, they actually listen to you. One of the nurses sticks around to like clean up and stuff, and then so there was like quite a few people. There was like 3 or 4 people in here. One nurse sticks around to clean up. One nurse is looking at Sarumon. She's like, "This is weird. It looks like you got stabbed with a halberd, but not that deep. What happened?"
Sarumon.
I was just clumsy. I'm really bad at this.
And then she's looking at Saruman. It's like, "Where's your uniform and badge and rank and?"
She was undercover, deep
Stuff?
cover.
Undercover.
The 2 other medical assistants, nurses, run off towards the HQ.
All right, let's fucking bolt, bro.
Sounds
How
good.
far away from the front line are we now?
I mean, you're still. So you're still like probably 100,
Okay.
100 yards from the barrier, and then another 100 yards from the other barrier. So like
I gotta-
200 yards to get
Is
to the
there
pirate town.
anything else we can like help disguise us?
I mean, you
I
can
wrap-
ask for like a uniform. I mean, I'm not gonna tell you how to role play.
Oh, I wrap Sarah's head like she's hurt,
Some
and then I
gauze.
give her
In
like,
gauze?
one of those those arm wrist things, and then I stab her again in the arm.
Roll for it.
God damn it.
It wasn't. It didn't do it. Damn it! I stab her again. There we go.
Wow.
Take 9 damage. I don't know.
And then I put her in a wheelchair, and then I wheel her out. And I say, "Get out of my way! I'm a doctor!" And then I run frantically toward.
You realize this nurse is watching you stab this patient.
Oh, I thought she left. I
You
hit
said
her
they
in the
left.
head with the crown of forgettingness or whatever.
Roll hammer lost time. I
Yeah.
named these items. You can at least use the correct one.
The hammer of lost time.
Roll for it. Roll a d20 to see how long they forget.
2.
Oh, Jesus H. Christ. It doesn't knock them out. They're like, they fucking.
I'm already gone. I've put her in a wheelchair, and I'm yelling, "I'm a doctor," and I'm going toward the
Sure.
gate.
Sure, that's fine.
I feel like it's like Chariots of Fire theme should be playing right now.
You start rolling to the front line. I don't know what your plan is. So you get to the barricade. I mean, there's a bunch of soldiers there.
I'm a doctor.
I don't.
This is gonna end. This is gonna end great.
I need to get to the front lines in order to access a rare medicine that can save this young woman's life. She's about to lose an arm.
Roll bluff. Just fucking roll bluff.
That's a solid 10.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, they don't believe that. We're the fucking shit.
I throw Sarah over the barricade. Wait.
So you throw Sarah. You throw Sarah towards the other barricade.
Wait. Draw a mental picture here for me. Like, where are we right now?
You're like by the barricade on this one side, and then there's the no man land, and then you're gonna throw Sarah across. Is that what you're
I
saying?
think she has taken more damage from Nathan than you have ever done to her, Dom.
I'm gonna throw her into no man's land. Fastball
You're gonna
special.
throw her into no man's land.
Yes.
Get to the bar. Get to
my
the
God.
I am flying by the seat of my pants. I'm role playing. I'm thinking on my feet.
Unless Sarah stops you, I'm just gonna let it happen. Like, Sarah, is this happening? Like, what's up?
Okay, so how large is no man's land?
It's like 100 yards, give or take. I mean, like 150 yards.
football field.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Jamarcus Russell, do it.
I need to point out that like
Sarah is squishy.
they call it no man's land because people just die when they try to cross it. Like that is
It's usually
a
nothing
thing.
but mines there.
Yeah, like it's literally a thing where you're actually in between two sides shooting at each other.
God damn it! Never mind then.
I think I
I
didn't think I would have to explain this part, but apparently this is the world. Like,
Fine.
All
I'll
right.
just-
Well, okay.
No, I'm fine.
Cut back to Alex.
No.
okay,
Wait.
cut back.
Okay, go. All right, go for it.
Back to Alex. So the door closes and the light comes on and there's a guy sitting at a chair, and he says, "So you're an admiral."
Why, hello, Admiral Toboggan.
He's like, mind if I see that badge there, Admiral?
Hey, I sweat and lost a lot of blood to get this badge. No one can touch this badge.
He grabs it from your hands without you even looking.
Don't I get a reflex?
Nope, not against
What?
this guy.
What? Reflex? Dom.
No, sorry,
Dom,
buddy.
I'm
Let him do
afforded
it.
a
If he
Fine.
rolls, he
for it.
can only
Go
roll
for
a
it.
nat 20 to save himself.
Yeah, that's fair. Go for it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
didn't get there. Like you don't even really see him move. He just kind of blurs, and then he's standing behind you, and he's holding the badge, and you look, and he snaps the badge with his fingers, and he goes, "Interesting." And that's where we stop.
Yeah.
I get before that happens, I get the hand on the grenade in my bag.
I'll let you have that.